It's 7 p.m. It's Tuesday. I've just finished ballet, hence got my legs on. It's 38 degrees, even though it's 7 o'clock at night. This is a special one for Digger Doolies. Hello, because you commented on my last video saying you wanted to see how big the plot was. Well, it's going to be tricky, but we'll give it a go. I don't know if you can see the end of it. I haven't actually been to the end there because that's my trash from earlier in the year when I cut everything back. That goes back about 5 meters, 6 meters. And I walk down, that's the entrance where I come in. Very slowly. You can hardly see anything from that side. It's all overgrown brush. And here's my second hugelkultur bed. I've just got stung by stinging nettles. You can't see the end. That's 6 meters that way. We have the boundary fence here with the railway track on the other side. I zip around this way. You can see it goes off about, what's that? 30 meters that way. It's 100 meters squared, this slope. Up the back here, hugelkultur bed number 1. The potatoes are just all falling over. Come here to do some watering. Into the cornfield. Nice big cornfield. Pigeons flying away. The new corn I put in, still alive. Bit nibbled, but still alive. This back bit I haven't touched much, so we've still got a bit of a privet. Hikey, hikey, hikey. Back to the tree nursery, because I haven't touched this bit yet. It's nice and cool and shady. We'll see how I'm going to do in the brambles with my shorts on. And you can just about see the end there. There's the train tunnel. Oh, can you see that? Let's see if we can just about see the tunnel going under Bathwick Hill. If I turn the camera around, you can see there's the shed. You can't see the house in the distance. Ooh, no, even with this camera we can't see that. So it's a long old walk. We'll go back. It goes up. Well, at its narrowest, it's about 2 meters across. At its longest, it's about 10, 15 meters wide. We've got the shed. Good old shed. Good old knackered shed. Space behind the shed. A tree which at some point will collapse on the shed, whether I'm in it or not. This is where I've stored glass and pipes and everything I've taken out from over there. That'll go to the tip one day. We'll keep the soil and the wheelbarrows. We've got the fruit bushes. I can just pan up. I can see. It's hard to see on an iPhone. You can see the fruit bushes, chili mound, the peas, and just about there's the Pentland javelin potatoes. Beyond that is our 6 meters of wild bush that we don't touch. Coming up the brambly slope, we've got goji bushes and this green manure area which is rotting down. Got a brilliant hazel tree. Up to the fence on this side, the posh allotments up there. We've got our Chinese radishes. We have, I think, apple tree, and the wildflowers I put in. Lots of rocks, so you can get a view from this side. It looks much nicer from this side. So it looks like a proper allotment here, less overgrown. So that's a quick tour. It is big. It is very big. Sometimes I get a bit overwhelmed with thinking I haven't touched the surface. But then you can see this bit looks great. Just, you know, if it's just this bit, be happy. But I've got all this. Obviously I have to pay for it. It's you have to pay ground rent to the council, but it's quite reasonable. So there we go, there's a tour of the allotment as is. I think we should do a tour maybe again in a year and see how far we've got. But thanks for your comments. I've probably got to reply to some others, but for now I'll put some filler stuff in like they do on the telly. How about that? Proper gardener's world. Now, Up Gardener, you commented on my video as well. Hello. About buying tools off eBay because, as other people would have seen, my rake broke through metal fatigue, and he suggested going onto eBay and buying some old English tools, and I absolutely agree. But look how pretty they are. I don't know. I did consider it. I did consider buying old tools. They say old tools are the best because of the workmanship that goes into them, and I agree. But part of me thought these would be alright. These were RHS certified. These are Sheffield steel, so these are made in England. I think it might have been a bad casting on that fork. And also, I like to support our local garden centre, so I got them all, and I'm kind of a bit OCD getting them all the same. But I absolutely agree. Old tools are still brilliant. So if you're on a budget, you go to, they have sales here, antiques fairs and things, and you can pick up some really good things, or go on eBay and buy them. So yeah, absolutely. If you want to start out and you're not so I don't know, la-di-da about your tools like I am, go and get some old tools. Invest in some old tools, some well-made, and they will possibly outlast you. I'm hoping these will. Maybe the rake won't. Time for a good soaking for the tomatoes. It's going to be hot for the rest of the week, and I'm away later in the week. I'm on holiday, going to Hawaii, as you do. That'll be nice. It's about as hot in Hawaii as it is here, but at night it's 14 degrees here, but 23 degrees in Hawaii. But all the same, things need a good old water before I go. Thanks Izzy about comments on the plot. I'm pleased at how some of this is, in fact most of this has turned out. It's very satisfying, personally satisfying, to see it grow and flourish and not get destroyed by animals, but also for other people to make comments. It's very kind of you. I'm going to look at the sweet corn again. Who's posting? Diggers, you were posting about the sweet corn in the shade. Actually, it's just run over there. I'm hoping it's going to grow up because I love sweet corn. I love the plants. Not too keen on sweet corn itself. It's okay with tuna and sweet corn, but to sit in a cornfield, there we go, catching the evening sun. Just going to make extra sure these get watered after these ones died. I think it might have been a lack of water. It's hard to tell because the soil's a bit damp, but they still keeled over and died. So it might have been that the roots didn't establish. Hard to tell. If you know, if you've got any hints, pass them on. I'll give you a view from the outside of the allotment because you don't see it very often. Actually, the entrance to the allotments is up that way. We've got this house there. You can hear a train coming. That's the edge of my plot just here. It's a train. Got a water trough. This is all my allotment. There's the entrance. Wildflowers. See all the pretty things in the middle. To duck under the trees. Oh, a bit overgrown here. I might have to cut this back. We're kind of back of the shed here now. More trees. This water trough which I don't use. And then into the back of this apple tree, somebody else's allotment here. I can just see that's my tree, well you can't really see through there, my tree nursery behind there. So it's fairly big. If we take a walk up here, yeah, people are still working on theirs. It's very nice allotments here. This is at Andy's. There's courgettes coming out, it's very nice. And you can see the extent of mine, it's all the way from there, all the way down to there. Because most people's plots are about that big. Although I am coveting Andy's bench, he's got a bench at the moment. Some are a little nicer than others. Might have some wood coming for raised beds. Sort of raised beds, a bit faddy, I don't know, but easier to weed, I suspect. There's some older trees in here, old apple trees. This is Emily's plot. And then walking downhill to mine. Oh, get my watering can. That's what I came up here for. Do a bit more watering before I go home. In fact, a lot more watering before I go home. It's actually started raining. Well, it's trying to rain. Best it can. Still quite warm. I think I'm on watering can number 12. Putting a lot of water in. It's nice to get the cool rain though. It's very light. We'll put some water on the potatoes which are collapsing. It must be near for harvest time. Looking forward to those. We'll give them a week or so. Thanks again for all your comments, all your kind words. Thanks for coming to visit my allotment. I get a few visitors in, but not as many as you on the other side of this. Not going to die. It's fine. Yeah, do leave me comments. Leave me the old thumbs up as well. That would be helpful. Subscribe. Do what you have to do out there in virtual YouTube land. Thanks very much, and we'll see you again for you know, a proper go on the allotment. I think. Not sure what I'm going to do next. So if you have any suggestions, send those in too. Thanks for watching.